Jesus. That was the most difficult recording I've ever. It was like an interrogation attempt.
You all shine the light in my eyes. You're gonna get words out of me at that point.
Man.
I sweat very easily. Okay, I don't know what you want from me.
Sean was singing like a fucking canary.
Oh man.
Oh man. Okay, so I got a small one that I have to sing like a canary on for you guys. I don't know if y'all knew this or were taught this in school. I definitely was not. But whatever day of the year it is right now today, right, on this Saturday, it will be this date next year, Sunday. And the next year after that, Monday. And the next year after that, Tuesday. So,
yeah, I knew.
Not always, though.
The leap years are the only times that changes. And sometimes when the leap year happens, that means depending on what date of the leap year it is, it'll be pushed back one extra day every 4 years. But otherwise, it's Monday +1 for 3 years, and then +2 on the 4th. I never knew this in my life, but my girl just showed it to me this morning, and I went looking back through my phone like, son of a bitch. Who messed up and didn't teach me this shit? Why does this... Every year I'd go be like, when's your birthday? I'm like, on May 10th. Okay, but what day of the year? I don't know. Let me go look it up on a calendar. No one told me it's a +1 thing of Monday to Tuesday to Wednesday as the years go on, except for leap year.
I didn't think it worked exactly like that.
It is. I did it for different dates. Yeah. Outside of leap year.
I mean, there's 7 weeks, or there's 7 days in a week. That doesn't divide into 365 evenly. There's like 6 days left over, so it always goes 1 plus or 1 minus the next year.
You guys haven't noticed that your birthday is like conveniently like just the next day over every year?
No. I did not pay
I
attention
don't ever
to
remember the day of the week that my birthday is.
Yeah,
like
I'm
as
a
a
13-year-old girl, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I remember. I realized it as a child. Just I'm sorry that I was aware then. I wasn't just a house plant.
You had like your sparkly binder. You were.
I had my sparkly binder and my friends and my hobbies and my aspirations.
Did you have a trapper keeper? Did you have
before
a trapper
the breast
keeper?
Cancer, before the breast cancer made me grow testicles or whatever my backstory is.
What?
And back hair as well.
Did
you have a trapper keeper?
Yeah.
Did you have a trapper
fuck
keeper?
Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, and I'd fucking trap shit in there, and I kept shit in there, too.
Hey, dude knows how to use that shit to the top notch.
I kept it in there.
Shooting from the hip. All right. I love it.
If you trapped and kept anything, it'd be like a dead toad.
That was my serial killer years. Yeah.
Yeah, he was really ramping up, and they were like, you know what you should do? Join the military.
Yeah,
that's some good focus for you.
Don't be a serial killer at home. We'll want you to do it.
Do it for your country.
Do it for your country. Yeah.
Let your aggression out over there. It helps, I'd say.
It helps. They took it.
Yeah, so listeners, in a desert where no one gives a shit. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, man.
Oh, God.
Fair game.
Hey, when we were in the woods, not far from your guys' house, shooting those cars with paintballs, you do get satisfaction.
That was a night.
That was
the night.
We all understood the guns in our hands. We're in the bush. We're hunting prey, and then something out of the bush starts making noises, and we run away like little bitches.
Yeah,
that was terrifying.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we were shooting paintballs at people driving by.
I wasn't worried about that.
Like little assholes. Like if someone did that to me now, I would get out and start shooting. You know what I mean?
We were exhilarated. Like, are they going to notice us? Are they going to stop? And we were into that fear, but the fear of some entity moving in the bush by us was, it's like, we're the apex. Nope, you're the apex. We're out of here. Getting out of here.
You can have it. We don't want it.
We left the paintball gun and just ran.
I do remember that. Yeah. Like,
fucking Scooby-Dooed it out of there.
I don't think we left. We did not leave the paintball gun. That would never.
We would never leave the weapon. No. But we did. We only had 2 paintball guns, and there was like 7 of us there. So
be no reason to leave it, you know?
Yeah. Also, if it was one weird homeless guy walking by the river in the woods, there's 7 of us. We could have beat the shit out of anybody.
Yeah.
We had paintball guns.
Yeah, right? So,
but he would have had like dirty, long syphilis fingernails that you could like.
If he would have touched us, we would have got AIDS. That's what
Leprosy, Kyle.
Yeah, leprosy. Oh, I can't do it.
You know what city we grew up in? Leprosy.
Leprosy, Canada. Leprosy in Kenosha.
That's right.
In Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Canada,
that's
Wisconsin.
That's ground zero.
It's a home within a home. That's where the real motherland is, eh?
Well, you know.
No, I know. Oh,
I remember we bought some cool cigarettes afterwards. Smoked the whole pack, and then we went to Tom's house.
yeah.
Oh, man.
yeah.
And just played video games.
I remember
That night just
cigarettes.
covered all the bases.
It did. It was a highlight. Oh my god.
Expansive.
Shooting paintballs. I think tearing that fucking sign out of the yard or the fucking ground.
Yes.
Whatever that one.
We have teamwork built into our system. I'm just saying.
We're a
friendship.
collaborative crew. This podcast was bound to happen.
It really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Friendship. And if I could give a little plug, if it makes it in, come to our Patreon and hang out with us. Send us like direct messages and really talk to us for real.
Yeah. We will talk to you back. We do like talking to people, unfortunately, except Connor.
Yeah. I have my moments.
He does.
You catch me on the right day. You're getting an earful.
You get an earful, get him a little wine. Oh, now he starts getting loose. Okay.
What do you call yourself? Submissive and breedable after
Yes.
2 glasses
That's
of
very
wine.
true. Submissive, breedable, gay, mysterious.
Oh,
Yes.
A lot of things.
I heard a little tinkling that there would be some gay mysteriousness tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. I'm a little sad that Big Cat is not here for this, because I know he's probably got the most material saved up in the bank for this. But before we get into it too much, let's get the introductions out of the way. Everyone, welcome to the Lesser Known People podcast. My name is Connor. We've got a great story for you tonight. I'm joined with 3 of my boys. Let's go Sean. Sean first.
Ooh.
How you doing, baby?
Oh, man. So happy to be here. Brothers in arms, brothers in cocks. Tell that bitch robot to not talk her dirty mouth during our session. Or at least say more funny shit.
I bet, dog.
I'm just kidding. I did hear the door open. And that's exactly what you said earlier. It sounds like she took a shit when she said it. But anyways, I'm great. How you doing?
Excellent. Glad to hear it.
Fuck yeah.
We'll go with KY so J Money can deal with his open door.
That's right. I'm well. I'm excited. I'm always titillated by gay and mysterious. It's a perfect combination.
That's where I try to keep you, just titillated.
Just
24/7.
titillated. Nips, pert, ready to accept.
And then we've got J Money. J Money, how you doing, baby?
I am doing well. I'm battling like so many technical difficulties right now. I had to shut my window. It made my alarm go off. There's a train. Like, I get it. You're a fucking train. Go the fuck away. Why? Does it have to scream the whole way through? Why? So, I'm sorry.
Just going the whole way. I'm a train!
Really? That's what it's doing.
I'm a train.
I'm a fucking train!
Like I know where
Fuck
you're
your
gonna be.
fucking podcast! I'm a fucking train!
Thomas the Tank Engine was an angry.
Yeah, man. He was on a lot of cocaine, that dude. No one talks about that.
Shovelful.
aspect of Thomas.
Literally
He had a
shoveling it
huge
in
problem.
Yeah. Giant nose cavities, dude. He get a lot of cocaine in there.
A lot of cocaine.
Coming
Same
out of the
Hollywood.
80s, there was some trauma to deal.
So tonight, we are going to be talking about Richard P. Montañez. He is the he alleges that he is the creator of Flamin Hot Cheetos. And I have a book called Flamin Hot by him. The incredible true story of one man's rise from janitor to top executive.
Wow.
I've seen this little quip before where he's like the janitor who I don't know the full story obviously, but I've seen this little like he's whatever got like he'll wear like a suit but he's got like a mop whatever. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so nowadays he's really like a motivational speaker, and he goes out about telling his story about how he got hired in as a janitor, he became this like marketing executive, and he does all these like motivational speeches, all that stuff. But there's some discrepancies in his story.
As you would imagine.
As you can imagine. So he's actually released 2 books. His first one was called A Boy, a Burrito, a Cookie, from janitor to executive in 2013. And this book, Flamin Hot, came out in 2021. More or less the same story.
I gotta say,
the fact he's just recycling it is fucking great.
yeah, I mean, a boy, a burrito, and a fucking potato or whatever the other one was.
Already butchered it.
Sounds a little bit. Either way, whatever the arrangement was, it sounds suspect. You know what I mean? It sounds a little bit questionable. What's the topic here?
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about a couple of different versions of this story.
Sounds like Epstein Island sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
Yeah, but with Cheetos, you know.
Cheetos.
Which makes it a little bit more digestible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was Chester Cheeto on that plane? Is he on the manifest?
Who had a real cheesy mouth when they landed?
I tell you, Trace. I can't even get the joke. I'm sorry. You know what, man? If fucking, hey man, if Chester Cheetos on that fucking list, I might be willing to forgive Epstein for all that. You know what I mean? That's how much I love. That's how much I love him, Cheetos.
I just want him to get in the
really
door.
doing the Lord's work.
It's brand loyalty right there. That's brand loyalty. Him, Joe Camel, if they're on that list.
Yes,
That's just cool customers. You
He'll
just
have
want
fly
customers.
Dude, I want to fly on that plane. Let me fly with those guys on that plane. That'd be great.
You
Even
have
before
to
the
suck
island.
on their penises, though, Sean.
No,
They're camel dicks.
I'm
and
with
the
them,
Cheeto dick.
not like
I bet that
there
Cheeto
for
dick tastes
them.
delicious, though. I
Dude,
bet that
I'm saying
Cheeto
that
dick
Cheeto
tastes
dick will be
Dude.
fire, man.
Nacho cheese cum. That's what is coming out of that guy. Just ropey, like when you're at the old like convenience store and you push the button and it just squirts out. That's what is coming out of that dude.
Oh my god.
You read me on it earlier. This is what you get now.
Oh, God.
Well, we're off to a great start.
Yeah, we gotta move on. We gotta move on.
Yeah. But so wait, like just
so-
as a quick preemptive question, this is a guy who just had Flamin' Hot, and it's gonna somehow get connected with Cheetos Flamin' Hot, like they stole it from him.
So he was a janitor at the Frito-Lay factory.
Oh.
And he claims that he came up with the idea, and like that's how he became a marketing executive, because he had this great idea. But we'll get into it.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Reading the book, it's like half a chapter where he explains the story, and like the rest of it is then like a self-help book on how to like unlock your true self and unlock your potential.
Ugh.
Don't let fear rule you. You can achieve what you want to achieve in life.
Yeah.
All that
Spicy,
bullshit.
cheesy goodness. That's how he parts it.
Suck off a very popular cat, and you will be famous.
He's got
That's what I'm talking
sunglasses.
about, man.
He's got sunglasses. He was in a Sega game.
Dude,
I remember that.
you just gotta know what dick to suck, and you can ride that all the way
He
to
was in a
top.
Sega game.
I love that game. It was fun.
Oh, God. Him and the two guys from Road Rash. Just Eiffel Tower. Anyway.
Oh.
Ooh.
So rather than give the book version of the story, we're going to talk about the movie version of this that was released in 2023.
Ooh.
What?
This movie is Eva Longoria's directorial debut,
Oh
Yikes.
no!
and it stars Jesse Garcia. And if you don't know who Jesse Garcia is, he was in the 2012 Avengers movie. He was Carrier Bridge Tech.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
Right?
very
huge
pivotal
role.
role.
Very. He was
massive
the
role.
keystone of the
Sure.
movie. God damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was who they were avenging, you guys.
Well, they had to bring in an A cast member to make the documentary movie a little bit more believable. It's Eva Longoria, you know. She's got reach.
Yeah.
In fact, it is.
And yes, slap 'em.
Yeah.
So the story goes, Richard Montañez, he grows up in Southern California in the 60s. He's selling burritos to other kids in the school to make some money on the side. He ends up getting arrested because no one believes him that he made this money earnestly, or like honestly. He meets his wife when he's in school. They grow up, they get married. He kind of grows up in a rough neighborhood. They have to join a gang to make ends meet.
Oh shit.
Burrito gang.
Yeah, burrito gang.
Burrito gang.
And after a couple of years of being a hoodlum, his words, his friend and former hoodlum helps him get a job at Frito-Lay as a janitor. He's going to turn his life around. He spends a few years there as a janitor at the plant. He learns sort of the ins and outs of the machines. And at this point in time, it's like the late 80s. And due to Reaganomics, the plant workers with the low-paying jobs are getting laid off, and Frito-Lay stock is plummeting.
Oh, good.
Okay.
So this is our hero's call to action here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One day after he picks up his kids from school, he takes them out for elote, Mexican street corn.
Delicious.
Mostly explaining this to you, KY. Corn on the cob, covered in butter,
White
tortilla
ass.
cheese, chili powder.
Hey, if it's corn on the cob, I will eat it. So like, I'm down with this dessert, hands down. Yeah,
It is.
So he gets this idea that like in order to save Frito-Lay and to save the company, he's got to pitch this brand or like these snacks to the Latino market, and like that's where they're gonna get their next big break. So he convinces the plant manager to take home some unflavored Cheetos, and him and his wife are just like working tirelessly around the clock to find the perfect combination of all these spices and flavors. And when they think they finally have it right, Richard pitches the idea to his boss, and his boss just like shuts him down. No, you can't do this. You know, you need some conflict, you need some confrontation.
What? White people hate spicy. There's your confrontation.
Yeah, exactly. This is just fuck the white man.
Yeah,
a movie.
Which respect. If we're not buying your chips,
he came
send it down
not
the
just
road,
with
sister.
the idea of the Flamin' Hot, but to advertise it to the Latino population. It does sound like he already had marketing schemes in place for this.
Oh yeah, I mean he's got some skills. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, no, praise to him. That's what I'm saying.
But he's undeterred by this. He's undeterred by the setback.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
So he sneaks into his boss's office and gets the phone number of the CEO of Frito-Lay. In the movie, it's played by Emmy award-winning actor and good friend of the podcast, Tony Shalhoub.
No way.
So he manages to get through to him, and Richard explains his idea over the phone, and Tony Shalhoub's all dick hard about it and like, oh yeah, that sounds great. Like, I want to come out there. I want to meet you. I want to taste these. Let's see what you got.
Sure.
So the meeting happens, and Richard gives an impassioned speech, you know, speaking from the heart. Tony Shalhoub tastes the Flamin' Hot Cheetos, immediately hooked. He's like, we got to order these. We got to get these into production.
Fuck yeah.
So this results in like more jobs at the factory. Their output's going up. But like, oh no, we're starting to get to like the end of the second act, and we have to see the hero at his lowest point. Turns out it's not really flying off the shelves, and they're going to scrap the pilot program.
Oh, shit, dog. You're about to fail.
Here comes the Avengers moment.
Yep, here we go. Better
Get 'em in
reach
there.
down and grab your bootstraps wherever they may be tied.
Pilot
Fucking
number
tie 'em
2.
up. Tie 'em up, them bootstraps.
You bootstrap it. Come on.
So of course he's not gonna give up. Our hero's not gonna, you know,
No,
let these roadblocks get him down.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Not when Flamin' Hot Cheetos is on the line. Not when the Mexican market's on the line. Not when there's money to be made.
You can't give up that dream. You gotta persevere.
Don't ask me to.
So he enlists his family, his Latino community, to like advertise this and do like a grassroots campaign. We gotta sell these like from the street. We gotta get the word out. So there's a big like heartfelt moment. Oh, everybody's buying them. Everybody's buying them now. The result is like a huge influx of sales, and Tony Shalhoub's like, yeah, we gotta produce more. We gotta get it going, and like everybody's happy. Everyone's happy. Flamin' Hot Cheetos are a big hit.
Hooray, the hero wins.
Yeah. Whoa. You did it. You saved America. You made a community good.
You made Cheetos better.
Yeah. You made the CEO make another $3 million.
Right.
That's honestly, yeah. Fuck.
And then at the end of the film, there's a scene where Richard's boss gets promoted for his good work. But he's still the janitor.
Oh.
So his boss tells him, hey, you got to go clean this office upstairs. And when he goes up there's Tony Shalhoub. We're going to promote you to director. Welcome to the executive team.
Whoa.
There it is.
Wow.
Everybody claps. There's your feel-good moment.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That really
Evil
is.
Longoria. My goodness, what a
Yeah.
fucking embarrassment.
Visionary. Whoa, visionary.
I was
Oh,
going to
sorry, did I
say.
say embarrassment?
The
I meant
striking
visionary. That was my
power
mistake.
Of her
Yeah.
visual and directorial prose, all right? Don't be
To
mad.
be fair, KY is a huge Michael Bay fan. Evil Longoria can't be that bad.
We've had this discussion. The man can't be beat.
I like Michael
Spielberg,
Bay.
Michael Bay.
No one said he
Everybody
should be
else.
making movies, but if they're going to keep throwing money at him, I'll keep watching them.
Amen. I'm
Right.
I'm speaking for the masses. All right,
That's
Evil
right.
Longoria, take your fucking art house shit out of here, and your feel good
take your top
Latino
off.
movies,
Or take your top off.
or Or take
Didn't she have like a full frontal somewhere in a movie? A lot of bush.
Where?
Telling a cop movie.
Hey.
Cop movie.
Cop movie.
I gotta think of it. I gotta think it up.
New
York cop movie. We Own the Night.
We Own the Night?
Damn. We Own the Night.
No, what that was Eva Mendes.
Oh, was it? Yeah. Hey, whatever.
Oh, no, Eva Mendes was in Training Day when she was Denzel's wife, but she was.
I'm thinking of Eva Mendes. Nah, I'm being racist. That's it. Lock me up.
Lock me up. Lock it up.
I wouldn't, and I don't want to.
Both are beautiful Latino.
They are, yes.
Yeah, who could definitely get it. Anyway, Connor, my God.
Yeah. So now let's talk about what actually happened. So in 2021, there was a Los Angeles Times article published. They published an article about Richard titled "The Man Who Did Not Invent Flamin Hot Cheetos."
Oh,
shots fired! Shots fired, Tricky Dick.
Wow. But that just calls it right in the nose, huh? Well, what did that article say?
So the Los Angeles Times went back and interviewed more than like a dozen former employees and looked through like the Frito-Lay archives and got actual press releases from them. And it turns out that Frito-Lay had launched an internal investigation in 2018 to figure this all out. Like, what did we actually do like 30 years ago when we invented these?
Right.
And they just kept it internal. They didn't release any of it until the Times came by asking questions. What their official statement is that we value Richard's many contributions to our company, especially his insights into the Hispanic consumers, but we do not credit the creation of Flamin Hot Cheetos or any Flamin Hot products to him.
Bam. Got your ass, liar.
Yeah, that sounds like a crank.
It seems like nice of them not to like immediately expose him. You know, it was nice of Frito-Lay to just like, it serves us no purpose to burn this guy's bridge. So like, whatever. He's publishing a book. It's doing sales and it's spreading our name around. Fine, fuck it.
Yeah, right. More or less. I mean, he had been doing this and like preaching this story since like 2012. And like that's when he was a marketing executive, so he could probably get away with it. You know, you slap a good story on it, everyone feels good about it.
When he says Frito-Lay 50,000 times, you know, like, it's like Justin said, free advertising, like, what do they care?
Right.
But it's also, like, it's a little convenient when people make up a story that, like, is going to be really hard to prove, more or less, because of the age. If it's 25 years or 30 years old at the time you're saying it, you're like, well, how many people were around? How many, you know, there's maybe a few people who would know, but...
Yeah, I do know, like, you know, I'm involved in small business quite a bit, and I gotta say, like, if someone came and asked me, like, who came up with what process 3 years ago, who knows? Yeah. I have no idea.
You could just, if you wrote a book first, you could just say you did, you know what I mean?
It's more than likely me, but could be anybody. Depends. Am I in trouble for it? Then it was Cody. If I'm not, it's me. I've got his name, sorry.
Like, these came out in, like, 92, so this was before like emails and computers and like actual records. You can't like look at physical paper to figure out who was talking to who about what.
Like at this point, no one would believe physical paper. Even if you had physical paper, they would just assume you made this up or doctored it. Yeah. Because of the age we're in, that even like you're saying, Connor, to go back into the 90s and to have that paper proof then would have been like, oh, it's like stamped, sealed. That's real. But nowadays, even if you could find it, because who the fuck knows where paperwork like that would be at such a large company, in some double sub-level basement where the fucking zombie Chester Cheetos are sucking each other off to protect the old goods, you know? I'm thinking of Westworld. I'm thinking of Westworld, right?
Well, yeah, that happens. That's factual. I know that. Mm-hmm.
There's a Wikipedia page about that.
They're all smoking camels down
there. You might be getting to this, but like, what parts of the story are true? Was he a fucking janitor for them ever?
So he was originally, but by 1977 he was like a machine operator there.
Okay.
He was just like working the extruder, extruding Cheetos or something.
Nice. Oh, that would be dope, man.
I want to see what that looks like now.
Cheese right out of it.
Dude, I'm gonna look up YouTube videos of that now to see what extruding Cheetos looks like.
Dude, yeah, look at it. It's fucking sick. I would love to work for one of the machines. I'd stare at it all day. So never mind. Sucking
Stare
up
at
that
it
Cheeto
right into
dust.
my
Sucking
open
up that-
mouth. Ah.
Doing fucking lines of the Cheeto dust.
I'd weigh fucking 600 pounds if I worked at that fucking
Yeah,
factory.
dude. Nipples the size of dinner plates. I love it.
Be dragging my nipples all through all that fucking.
God damn.
Anyway.
But they interviewed the former employees, and they said that the dramatic pitch meeting that Montañez claims happened never actually happened, of course.
No.
And that the Flamin Hot Cheetos were actually inspired from the spicy snacks offered at corner stores in Chicago and Detroit, and were created by a dedicated team as early as 1988.
What year does he say he made it?
He said his story begins in like 1992.
Oh shit!
So this predates it by 4 years.
Okay,
I see. Okay.
Damn.
And like the CEO that he had pitched this to didn't even work for the company at this point.
Bet. Yep.
So there's a whole bunch of holes in his story.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Big ones. Holy shit.
Okay.
Stealing from the black community. Unbelievable. These people out
Them
here
corner
taking it.
stores, they got the spicy treats and they sell Lucy's.
If your corner store sells Lucy's, you got some real people working out there.
Real people. You use some real ones.
people.
Real ones.
Yeah. You buy just 2 cigarettes. Hey, man. This is just... Get me through the day.
Dude.
Get me through the day.
I got $1.
KY,
Let me holler.
KY can survive off of Lucy's, dude. Yeah, you buy a Lucy at any stop. Between
Any
here and the
stop.
grocery store. Grab you a Lucy.
Just a Lucy. Just for walking.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Let me throw you $1. Here's $1. Let me get a Lucy. Let me just... Lucy, I'm walking. Gotta walk with something. I gotta walk with something. Let me borrow your lighter. I'm not gonna buy a lighter. Let me borrow your lighter.
He gets the itch, man. KY gets the itch, man. You got to get one in him now.
Right now. It's happening. It's vacation. My lungs on vacation.
God. So can I don't know if you're going to get to this next or whatnot. Does Mendez, besides his books, does he have any proof of any kind?
Not really. It's kind of
As a
telling
guy who
that
wrote 2 books.
he retired in 2019 shortly after that internal investigation.
And
And now he just makes the rounds as a motivational speaker.
Does he
Bottom
still say that he
line.
made it?
Yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah, he still
to this day?
makes that claim.
When did he publish the books?
The first one came out in 2012. The second one came out in 2021.
He was lying about this while he was working there?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
The fucking daring that this guy has.
Hey,
the
whoa,
bravado.
whoa. If he was lying, you're going
I'd
to take
like to-
Frito-Lay's
I'm-
side in this
Definitely
conversation?
seems like he was lying.
I'm going to take the standpoint that he is lying. Yeah. I'm not-
We're all fairly confident that's the truth.
Man,
but
none
you
of
wanna
y'all
take the
believe in the
opposing.
little man. I see how it is.
I just don't like his story. It's just so predictable.
Yeah.
It's been written so many times.
But he started in 1992.
Or like come out with the book in 2013 and say, "Oh, I did this," and like everyone believed that for 5 years until
Right.
people actually look back into it. But then to release another book afterwards, after that had come out, just to like double down on it.
Yeah. How
That's
fucking
incredible.
ridiculous. Yeah. How fucking ridiculous that is.
I love the confidence. I think what bothers me about the whole story is that if he did actually just work his way up the ladder to a director, from janitor to director, that is a great story,
Yeah.
Great story. Yeah.
right? Like that's a real story. He could motivational speak on that shit, right? He was at the same
Yeah.
company for 40 years. Like there's a lot of commendable things about that. Fuck that story. I'm gonna be the hot Cheetos guy, and you're like, come on, what? The real story's not bad. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean it's just boring. There's no like
Yeah.
hook to it.
Yeah.
But like that's fine. That's fine too. That's what it is. It's hard
that's-
work.
It's hard work in life. Like
Yeah.
run your shit on that. Go do your motivational speakers on that.
Maybe it was a plan all along. I know I'll eventually get called on it, but if I say it now and get the word spread, eventually I'll make money off of this somehow. Motivational speaker.
Yeah. I mean that's
Yeah.
why he was so good at marketing.
Yeah.
It doesn't
You
have to
just
be
say-
true.
Ooh.
Just say something enough, it becomes the truth. That's how we got all those ads from Pornhub for the podcast.
That's
We
true. They have to
willed
pay us
them.
now. They legally have to pay us now.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they are financially obligated to us, but
Hey,
they
we
won't.
get a lot of listeners from those ads they run. I think that's thanks enough. You know.
That's
Plus, it's
true.
Pornhub. We
Dozens
all
of listeners.
appreciate it for what it is. You know,
Yeah.
in the shower, sitting on the toilet.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to watch porn on a computer screen and not on a cell phone.
Yeah, like a fucking caveman.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Even on my
Grow the
living
fuck
room
up.
TV, I'd be watching it. Now I'm literally like, it's smaller than the palm of my hand. Why? Why am
I know fucking cell phones have done nothing but enable fucking KY's disgusting ass. He can just jack off anywhere he wants.
You guys are just jealous because I can jack off standing up, and you can't. You're not man enough to handle
It's
it.
not that we can't. It's not that we can't. We just choose not to.
I do not want to do that when there's a better option. There's multiple better options.
Dude, if I'm coming, I'm coming on me. If I'm coming, I'm coming on me. I'm coming on somebody. You know what I mean? I'm coming on somebody.
I gotta have it. It's gotta hit meat. It's just gotta hit somebody's meat.
Someone's got to be punished for this, and it's going to be me.
God.
That is so.
I am hurting. Like that.
That's so fucking gross. Oh my god. That got me. Oh Jesus.
Just
That's fucking
leaving
gross,
a stain
dude.
on the bottom of the rake.
Oh fuck. Yeah, well I'm certain at some point I could sprint and come if I worked hard enough because I'm already standing. I'm 30% of the way there.
Yeah. Have you ever came on your toes?
No, but I have quick feet because of it.
Yeah.
Helps
You're
keeps
doing
a
hot
fresh ankle.
dances. Hot
Oh, yeah.
dances.
Watch it now. Huh?
Whip,
Yeah.
Carpet's lava.
Yeah. The weirdest part is when I have sex, I also have to be standing at the end. So
Got it. That makes sense.
creative.
I just remember you would say you would lay down a whole towel and stand at the end of it and jack off over it. I'm surprised you never made a game out of it with a little meter stick and put some aiming spots,
No one said I'd never done it.
Yeah.
What's the personal best? What's the personal best in this jack off Olympics you're running?
I'm not. Yeah. So and obviously there's just one competitor, but he's a nasty foe. It's me. It's just me against me, baby. Mano a mano.
That's
it's
right.
me. I cannot say that I've ever gotten over the towel. That's never happened. But I've gotten pretty fucking far a couple of times. So
Okay.
It's like a full towel or like a hand towel?
yeah, no, a full towel.
Okay.
I wanted to give him credit for full towel, but that's a
He
fair
was so
question.
offended.
Connor.
He was
That's
so
a fair
offended by that
question.
question, by the way.
Yeah,
You see how
I think it's
hurt he
fair.
was with it?
I think it's fair.
Hand towel.
As a guy who never shoots, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
What is it, Nebraska? Yeah, I'm in the show me state. All right, bitch, show it to me, or I'm not gonna believe it.
Before we started recording, we literally said, "I don't want another man masturbating at me," and you saying, "I want to see it."
I
show
didn't
you,
say
Sean.
that. I think that was what Justin said.
I'm a fucking dead ass sniper with my shit, dude. I'll shoot over that towel. I'll shoot over several towels.
Yeah.
Boom.
You got distance shot.
Yeah, man. I have to watch out, but I can only do it laying down. That's
So
the
standing up,
What
there'd
do you
be no
hit the
shooting.
ceiling?
Yeah, so you guys have to put me on a platform that angles me at 45 degrees. Hold on, let me work through this joke. You guys have to put me on a platform that angles me at 45 degrees.
Yeah.
We can make this platform between our group. We have hands and brains to make
Yeah.
this platform for you.
Right.
Do you need to use one of your hands, or do you think you could just do it through force of will? Like, can we have you strapped up?
I need you guys to be in the room but not looking at me.
Can I look at your penis? Is it in the eyes, or can I still look at your penis?
Doesn't it have to hit somebody? So Sean's got to put a
Yeah,
foot
someone's
out
got to
there?
get out there, or else nothing's gonna come out.
I need a raincoat,
I need a heartbeat.
a poncho,
I need a heartbeat to hit.
some goggles.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm
Pretty
not going
much,
to
yes.
die, right? You just said you're a sniper. I don't really actually want to die
No.
from this. Okay.
No, you're not gonna die from this.
I'm
It
going
just
to
has
emotionally die from it, though. That's more
Yeah.
likely.
Oh, yeah. The trauma will be just lifelong. It'll be bad.
Well,
This got
poncho
out of
will
hand.
do. A poncho will do then.
Yeah.
Just like one of those
Please,
garbage
Connor,
can
anything
liners.
else to get away.
I have nothing. I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
We're stuck here.
Stuck
Good.
here.
That's the end of the story.
Someone do the outro.
Look, I'll give an outro. Look, we've been having a pretty good time with our Patreon, and we do like when people reach out to us, and we are trying to build like a little community. So if you're on our Facebook or if you follow us on Instagram, and you want to come hang out and talk to us, come to our Patreon. If you don't want to pay the $5 there, send us a message on Facebook or send us a message on Instagram. Again,
Yeah.
we'll still try to talk to
help
you.
us keep this thing alive here. If you can.
If you can.
People out there can. We got fun games and stories and feet pics and tree trunks to show off. There's a lot here for a lot of people. So
yeah, we're not advertising the feet pics, but if you go to our Patreon, you will get our feet pics.
Yeah.
So, you know, they are.
If we get enough, draw for the feet pics, the tree trunks are coming. That is my promise
towel.
to our listeners.
Yeah, Kay will always show you his crusty towel.
Yes, it's got to have the markings on it though, otherwise it doesn't count.
Oh, yeah. The scribbles of a feverish young man written all over that towel.
I still can't
beat
believe
my
this.
best.
Is it always the same towel, or do you use different towels? Like whichever one's handy, and then you just.
When I was doing the
wash?
competition, it was always the same towel.
Okay, that's fair.
This was some years ago.
You got to keep your record. You
virile.
got to keep record of what has happened on one towel.
That's right.
No
So
washing.
now it's mounted above my fireplace as
God.
my, trophy.
Wow.
As your Jackson Pollock painting.
Yes. I made
It's an interesting story. I was measuring my ejaculate once.
I just imagine like no towel safe around you, and just any towels that's available for.
Oh God! Look at that fucking towel.
Look at the folds on that fucking towel.
Oh my God.